Hi everyone, I'm Elaine, and most people know me as a designer. I typically dress casually, but actually, I have a secret. For the past 4 years, I've been living multiple lives. You see, I am a cosplayer, and I enjoy embodying the characters who I love. So, what is cosplay? Cosplay stands for costume play. It's a type of performance art where people dress up as characters from anime, games, movies, or other media. As a cosplayer, I feel more confident, more free, and more open while I cosplay compared to how I feel in my daily life. That make me curious. Why does this change happen? And how can we bring that same sense of confidence and emotional freedom to people who don't engage in cosplay at all? I'm excited today to introduce my thesis, From Cosplay to Daily Life, Exploring the Positive Impacts of Roleplay. So I began my research. First, I joined different events such as cosplay panels and Comic Cons. I found that cosplay can give participants that they don't usually get in everyday life. For examples, some women may receive emotional support from other women who cosplay as male characters, as this dynamic often feels safer and more emotionally accessible. I've also talked to many cosplayers. They are working in different areas. And Lady Ava, a cosplayer who began cosplay 10 years ago, say, cosplay made me more confident. I used to be scared of public speaking, but now I don't have a problem at all. And another said, I feel like cosplay and real life aren't really connected or continuous. Instead, it pulls me out of real life. These quotes show that I'm not alone. Other cosplayers also feel more confident when cosplaying, but they notice a clear gap between that and their daily life. I organized my own cosplay workshop. I asked a participant to rate themselves on the qualities like confidence, courage, social skills, and then rate the same qualities for the character they cosplay as. Most of them gave the character higher scores than they give themselves. You can see the blue lines represent themselves, and it's much smaller than the orange line, which represent the characters. Another activity shows that people often choose to inhabit characters that have the traits they admire, like being positive, calm, or free. When people cosplay, they actually feel like then they embody those traits. Roleplay helps people step into the version of themselves they want to be, even if just for a moment. I went on to interview people who are related to roleplay, working in prop making, psychology, and art therapy. Our drama therapist, Nico, mentioned a method called superhero therapy that they co-created a hero character like Captain America with a client. So they could roleplay and draw strengths from the character's value and qualities. It helped them feel empowered and less alone. Jessica Park taught me about transference, the redirection of feelings and desires, and especially of those unconsciously retained from childhood toward a new object, which can make new memories with clients to replace their bad memory. That made me believe that cosplay and roleplay have similar power. They allow people to practice, grow, and heal in a safe space. I wanted to turn those ideas into something that people could actually use, so I created the Moral Smart Mirror. In everyday life, mirror help us confront ourselves in a way a phone camera cannot, distorted by lenses, lighting, and filters. And this moral mirror doesn't just reflect your face, it reflects your behavior. Imagine preparing for a job interview or a big presentation. Most people just practice in front of their laptop or regular mirror, but we never really know how we look or what we are doing wrong. That's where Moral Smart Mirror comes in. It has a built-in camera that monitors your facial expressions, movements, posture, and speech. Using posture tracking and micro expression recognition, Moral analyzes your body language and voice to give you helpful, contextual feedback in real time. This feedback will show in application on the phone. And Moral's magnetic and multi-tenant design lets it sit on a desk, hang on a wall, or tucked into a bag. Its rotating mirror ensures a clear view from any angles. To achieve this flexibility, I went through several iterations to refine its structure and forms. So let's see how it works. Hey everyone, I'm Elaine. What is cosplay? Hi everyone, I'm Elaine. Today I want to talk about. Hi everyone, what is cosplay? Cosplay means today I'm going to talk about cosplay. Thanks for listening. So, moral, it's like having a personal coach, helping you refine your expressions and posture in real time, while giving you space to practice being your true or aspirational self. It comes in three versions, so there's one to suit every setting and style. It has blue, nude, and white. Now, where does roleplay fit in? This is where the Mirror Diary app becomes powerful. When a user opens the app for the first time, they complete a short personality test. Based on the result, the app recommends a few role models whose traits complement or challenge your own. Let's say you are preparing for an interview or need to pitch a product. You might be matched with someone like Steve Jobs, known for his persuasive communication. Once you select your role model, you can choose from a set of tasks for the day, each one designed to shape your behavior, memory, and self expression. If you select a task, you will be taken to a task detail pages with example, videos, and community submission to learn from. You can record your performance, connect to the Moral Smart Mirror via Bluetooth, and practice while receiving real time feedback. Here's how that looks in action. Hi, do you have 1 minute to hear what my muscle finals? So you can see the feedback is immediate. Users are encouraged to reflect by writing about their tasks, thoughts, and emotions. Over time, the app tracks your progress and offers feedback to support your personal growth. So together, the Moral Smart Mirror and Mirror Diary work as a system to help you role play, reflect, and gradually transform into the version of yourself you want to be. To provide users with a more immersive and effective roleplay experience, Moral also offers a complete offline service through our physical space, Moral Studio. At Moral Studio, you can try out the latest Moral Smart Mirror. More importantly, you can sign up through our website for the signature transformation sessions, a guided roleplay based experience that helps you step into the identity of someone you aspire to become. You will have a one-on-one consultation with one of your specialists trained in psychology and behavioral design. Together, you will explore what kind of character you'd love to embody. Through this transformation process, you will have the opportunity to practice vulnerability, explore personal growth, and temporarily borrow traits that you wish to cultivate in your everyday life. And here's some examples of transformation challenges that I co-designed and completed with some of my users. One user shared, every time I look in the mirror, I feel like I was shading my own identity and becoming closer to a character. That moment captured what the transformation session is all about. Together, Moral Smart Mirror, Mirror Diary, and Moral Studio form a holistic ecosystem. My design work is about how we try to change the way others see us. But here's the question. Is the way we think others see us really how they do see us? During one of my interviews, a user with social anxiety told me, I know I care too much about what other people think of me, but I can't stop. This inspired me to create Looking Glass Self, an interactive experience that helps people discover how others actually perceive them. In this experience, participants answer a few first impression prompts about each other. Question like, what is one small habit this person has that you admire but have never mentioned? Then they will write down the answer on the card. At the end, they exchange their responses. Let's have a look at the video of the experience. Here's some examples of participants' answer. That's all of the design I create over my thesis journey. Looking back, so much has changed over this past year. Cosplay was first gave me confidence, but now that confidence has extended into my everyday life. When I first came to New York, I was too afraid to even walk into a restaurant alone. But now I've found the courage to meet new people, to interview with strangers, and even to host a pop-up event on the street. I've also shifted roles from cosplayer to becoming someone who helps others step into their characters. I now do makeup for my friends, take photos of them, and support their transformations. In many ways, I've grown alongside this thesis. It's not just about what I design, it's about growing up. Thank you to everyone who supported me along the way.
That was so beautiful.
Thank you.
I was trying to think about who I should be cosplaying here today, and I think I would like to come as you. You had such a good time over this past year, um, and yeah, just when you had mentioned this topic last summer, I was so excited. I'm like, please don't change your topic.
Yeah, I'm also very struggling at that time because I think it's funny, but it's also very difficult because I know that if you love cosplay, like you, I love cosplay and I choose it as my thesis, maybe I will hate it. But very lucky, I love cosplay and it made me grow up.
I'm really happy you. You mentioned sort of before and after of your journey coming to New York and mentioning some of your accomplishments sort of at the end, but you kind of left out standing at a podium in a live SVA theater in New York City and hundreds of people watching on the live stream. So congratulations on that accomplishment as well, Elaine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.